Welcome to another quick review from Ultimate DIY. And today we are going to look at electric pressure washer replacement hoses. I get asked all the time, how do I replace my hose? Either the hose gets damaged, it's not long enough, it's just, not very well made, whatever the reason is, I get asked constantly, how do I get a new hose? So I have located this hose, which is a really great replacement hose. It's made by a company called B-Will. And this is going to be a 33-foot hose. If you look at this, this is what comes with this power washer. It's a little bitty hose, meaning that you're going to have to drag the power washer around with you all the time. This is going to give you a lot of reach. Say you're up on your roof and you're cleaning off the roof, you're washing down the shingles, you're doing something where you have to stretch out, you're cleaning a fence. I mean, this thing, you're going to drag it all day long because you have no reach. So 33 feet is going to give you a lot of reach. Now, let me go and show you what you get in the box, and then we'll talk about the specifics of this hose. So you're going to get it obviously in a box just like this, and the hose is all together right here with the actual instructions. The big thing I can tell you on the instructions, they do have a QR code where you can basically register the product, and it also tells you in the back how to hook it up, what your connections are going to end up being to actually make this work. And it tells you that this is not just a hose like a regular garden hose where you hook it to the spigot and a little spray nozzle. It is meant for power washers. So there's your manual. Actually, we'll just set that in there and set it aside. Now let's look at the actual hose. Now we know it's 33 feet long, which is going to give us a lot of reach. But you know what? If the hose isn't a quality hose and say it bends and kinks, then it's not going to do you any good. There's a couple of reasons for that. One, if it bends and kinks, obviously you get no water pressure and it doesn't work, but you can literally burn the pump on your pressure washer up with a cheap hose and where it kinks and it does not get water. You always have to have water on the pumps on these to make sure they're working correctly and that they do not burn up. So this one will wrap around very easy. It'll tie into knots. You can bend it really tightly and you can see it doesn't collapse. The other reason that you don't want that collapsing is that also creates a weak spot in the outer plastic. And then you will start getting a bubble, which will just blow up as soon as it gets under pressure and your hose is worthless. So you want a good quality hose. You want a long hose. Now let's talk about the fittings. This is going to be the standard 2214. It's a quarter of an inch thick. It's going to hold a lot of volume. It is going to hold up to 3,300 PSI, which is going to cover most of these small electric power washers and even some of the gas ones as well, as long as it's 3,300 or less in PSI. Now, this is, like I said, the 2214, and it's going to fit most of these, and they fit right up here in the front. They just twist on, just like that, get it lined up just like that right there, and you tighten it. There we go, just like that, and we tighten it into place. But you also have some of these units that are going to be a 2215. And you also have some units that are going to call for just a regular 3/8 inch line or connection. And you can make both of those work with this with an adapter. Very easy to get the adapter, put it in line, and then set it up. Now, this is going to have the same connection on both ends. When you have a wand like this one, it's going to work great because you're just going to put it on there and tighten it in the same way. You don't need anything like PVC tape. It's going to be self-sealing. So that works great. But what happens when you get a handle like, say, this one, and it is a quick connect connection right here at the bottom? So it's going to use a small, let me pull this off so you can see. I've got my 2214 on this end, and I have a quick connect on this end. So what are you going to do now? Well, you either change wands if you have an extra one, but if you want to use the one that came with your system, you can also get an adapter and make this other end into a quick connect. And you're going to find quite a few units have the quick connect fitting. So you will need to get an adapter and change that if you happen to have a quick connect system. Now, but a lot of them are going to be just the 2214 or 2215 or the 3/8 on both sides. And in this case, it works perfectly without any problem at all. So, guys, if you are needing a really good hose, something that's going to last a long time and give you a lot more reach than something like this, you're not going to go wrong with this. And not only that, guys, this one actually is thicker than this one, so that it's going to actually be able to even handle a little more volume, and my machine is probably going to work a little better. So if I was going to rate this on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd give it 5 stars. It's extremely well made. It's kink proof, and I can use adapters. I can make this work with anything I have. It'll work with gas and it'll work with electric. So do yourself a favor, pick yourself up one today. I don't think you'll regret it. We'll see you guys on the next one.